Good morning, people. How are you doing today? Probably not anybody in here yet. Sorry, I'm trying to get my links out so that everybody knows where we're at. Nope, and there's the fountain. Got it. Hang on a second. Sorry about that. Hey there, Mike. I don't know if anybody's in here yet. um, Good morning, Hank and Mike. How are you guys doing today? I'm just trying to get the link over to the squad so that um everybody knows where we'll be. Yeah, I was talking to, I don't know, the people in the chat yesterday about Brandon. Um the doctor, the hematologist that he's seen is trying to rule out leukemia, acute and um chronic. Which it's kind of weird because with acute you would think that, well, you're back early.
No check.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure, Hank, what the the chronic one I can understand because he does have some of the symptoms. But the acute one, it would seem like he would be sick all the time. Um, you know, and not really ever feel good. So I'm thinking if it is, then, which I'm not even gonna say that. Um, but the doctor wants to see him for he's gonna have to do a uh ultrasound, wants to do an ultrasound. So I'm just gonna, keep on thinking that it's not anything because that's better. Yeah, and like the blood work, because he's had several things of blood work done, and that's what the blood work shows. But who knows? Things are crazy, with that kind of stuff. Hopefully, there's just, maybe something that they overlooked. Yeah, I'm sure it'll be fine, Karen. Thank you, Hank. Yeah, I didn't even go. He got a ride from somebody through the insurance, so, because if you don't have a ride, then, um and we couldn't get his mom's vehicle for yesterday, so, and I had just worked 11 hours, so I was in um, no way gonna be able to drive there, so he just got a ride through somebody through the insurance, and then, he, was telling me about it and everything. I went through my clothing, well, some of my clothing yesterday, and was just picking out a pile. Well, I picked out a pile. This is the pile here. It's that tall, and it keeps on trying to move. Um, so you know what? I'm going to put a link for the hangout on here too. Since there's nobody on panel today, it's a good day to test somebody out. And that way it'll only be, people that are in our Facebook group, but oh, I guess I should have put the freaking link in there. I said, here's a link for the panel, but I didn't put the link. Oh my gosh. I tell you, I just woke up. So I'm still a little bit not there. Thank you, Karen. Yeah, I'm sure everything will work out with that. I know that I have to make a box today for there's this it's like one of those magnet strip things for like you put in an RV or um a camper or even in your kitchen, but people use them for boats and campers and RVs and stuff like that too, so that they can have all their knives in one spot and they're not gonna, move or anything. And I sold one for like, I think it was 30 bucks with the shipping last night, so I was happy about that. And this might be a short show. Oh no. Hey there, Craig. Yeah, I was a little surprised that that sold, but that's good. It's good that it sold. Get it out of here. Say bye bye. But yeah, I have to go back to work tomorrow night. But of course, I don't have to do donuts or anything. It's just gonna be 7-hour shifts, so it's not a big deal. Get it gone. Yeah, I need to make the room um because it's getting quite crazy in here. I need to I need to go through and look at brands, more, and I mean it's hard to say that because I know that Faded Glory will sell. That's the thing. Like if it's cute, um it's g- if it's cute, people will see it and want to sell it or want to buy it. Um Yeah, yeah, see, like Craig says, he sold a item earlier this week, and he's had it for almost 2 years. I sell, like, stuff like that all the time. It's like, yeah, I had this forever. Yeah, I just held on to it, and I knew somebody would need it one day, you know? And, hey there, Tessa. But yeah, it's hard for me to say, "Okay, I'm gonna get rid of all the lower brand," the lower selling brands, because there's people that follow Faded Glory, which is weird because it's such a cheap brand, but, we had it at Walmart for years, and that's what people have become accustomed to, and it's affordable, and, people are always gonna, be looking for it because that's the brand that they know. So it's one thing to say, "Yes, I know I need to move on to, um, items that sell quicker and for more money," but it's another thing when you say, "Okay, I'm gonna get rid of all these, cheaper brands that maybe somebody will look for, but, they're few and far between, and they're not gonna, you know, come with, very much money." Yep. Hank says cheap brands they have bought previously and know how the sizes run and fit them. Yeah, they know exactly how it's gonna fit them. They've been wearing these jeans for, um, 10 years, and they know exactly what if they get a pair of jeans that are this size, they know how they're gonna fit them, and they're, not gonna be surprised because it it's really bad nowadays. People don't know, like, sizes, and it doesn't help that you have other people, other brands that will, instead of a 22, it's a 2 or, whatever. Or instead of if it's a small, it's a 1, if it's a medium, it's a 2. There's all kinds of stuff. Oh, man, my hair is just a flaring in the back. Yeah, so it's difficult when you order something online and you don't know what you're gonna get. It's like, the first thing that I bought online as far as clothing, it was supposed to be a wrap shirt, and it it was just a strip of material, and I was like, "What the hell did I buy?" Because it certainly wasn't modeled like that. Yeah. Hank says, sizing is different across brands and styles, even in menswear. Yeah, well, this was probably about a year ago or something. I had bought these, jeans that were new with tags at one of my thrift stores, and they used to have bag sales all the time, and so I was getting, like, good good stuff that had tags on it still, and I was getting them for, like, maybe 30 cents per item, and, which is probably about the same thing as what they get at the Ben's or something, and so, I got I think I got, like, 4 or 6 pairs of these Faded Glory jeans, and they all had tags, and they were a bigger size, for men's. Hey there, Beth. Oh, you've had to be at work today? You Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Hank says, so when people ask, is this true to my size? My immediate response is to please check the measurements. Yeah. Like, I don't really like when you're in a listing and it asks the length. And then it's already got I mean, I always put my measurements anyways, because I've learned that that's the only way to do it, to cover your own ass. But, if you say length and it says, uh, short or, midi or, maxi, you know, because of the length, I don't feel comfortable even answering that. I would just rather put my measurements, 'cause seriously, that's how you get into trouble, is you try to say, "Okay, this is a long skirt, but it's a long skirt on me, and I'm 5 foot, but what about somebody that is 5'8" or 5'9", and it's not gonna be long on them." So, I think that's the trap right there. Yeah, mid-calf to one person could be ankle on another, definitely. If shoot, it could be freaking knee on another, you know? Yeah, I don't feel I don't feel, comfortable answering it like that. So anyways, so about these Faded Glory jeans that I bought, I got a message from a guy that, um, was watching these jeans, and um he said something like, "Why do you have these priced so high? I can get these in the store for, like, $16 or something." And I said, "Well, then I suggest you do that." And, uh, and I said, "But I have these, priced higher because they are new with tags and um, they are a bigger size, and there may be somebody that can't get to a Walmart." Yeah, that's what I was saying, so why is he looking at my listing? Yeah. Well, guess what? He ended up buying them. He bitched and moaned, like, I'm telling you, I received messages for, like, 3 days, and, um, I was kinda, like, new somewhat new in the game already, was still yet, and was just, trying to be nice, trying not to block him. Um, at that point, I didn't really wanna block anybody because, I didn't wanna lose a sale. Now it's like, block. Uh, so so, he just kept coming after me about it, and I'm like, "This is nuts. Why does he care so much?" And then he ended up buying them for full price. Yeah, you just block them all, huh, Hank? Yeah, so you want me to send you a link? Oh, no, she can't do it today. I forgot she went to work. Uh, so anyways, it was crazy because I was like, "They're Faded Glory jeans. What does he care?" That why that's exactly what I thought whenever he started messaging me, and I'm like, "He really must want these jeans really bad. He just doesn't wanna pay the price." And I think I did take a little bit off for, for like an offer or something, but I didn't give him much off, and I certainly didn't give him the prices that he quoted me, especially with answering all of his damn questions and everything. "Hello, Prancer, we hear you." So yeah, so it's pretty crazy that uh that he still ended up buying them. But I'm on here by myself. I gotta put myself on mute for a minute. Sorry about that, guys. Yeah, that Prancer Dancer, he's a little fart head sometimes. Yeah, that's the thing, like, I think they started phasing out the men's Faded Glory jeans, and I don't think that you could even get them anymore. So, I think that's the reason. Um Oh my gosh. That's crazy, Mike. Demanded you that you sell the silver dollars for cheap. That is crazy. Hey there, Liz. How you doing today? That looked like some fun times that you and Kathy had the other day for your birthday. Happy birthday, by the way. I don't think I told you. I feel out of touch with everybody. It's just it is super nuts whenever I have to work like 10 or 11 hours at work because it seems like sleep is just not something that's gonna happen for me. Like the day before yesterday, um, I had to work at 8 and I just I slept the night before because I was off and I was like at like 6 or 7 o'clock, I'm still like, I'm kind of tired, but not super, And so I laid down for a couple of hours, but it was like I didn't hardly get any rest. And then the next night I just went to no, I went to sleep at like well, I think I went to sleep early to tell you the truth. I think I went to sleep at like 7 or 8 o'clock, and then Brandon woke me up, and he woke me up at like 2:30 or something, and I ended up staying up until like 5:30 or 6. And so it still feels like you've not had the kind of sleep that you want. I gotta do my eyebrows today. They're looking pretty crazy over there. So what all you guys got planned for the weekend? I have to work, but it's not crazy hours, so I probably do some. I might do some yard sales. Um, like go to some yard sales. Uh, but also my friend who's been working crazy hours too. He's the newspaper guy, but he is also going for his medical assistant, I guess, and he's doing clinicals right now. So it's been kind of hard to get a hold of him, but he has a bunch of stuff for me to buy, and it's all vintage stuff, most of it. So he's got lots of toys left and all of that. I'm like, you held back on me. You held out. But he's been um he actually moved and stuff, and so he found a lot more stuff at his parents' house. Excuse me. Found a lot more stuff at his parents' house, so hopefully I can get some more vintage toys because I don't have that many anymore. I sold them all. So I would rather spend my money on that than, and I know he needs the money too. Um, I'd rather spend my money on that and get some really good stuff rather than, go to a yard sale here, yard sale there, and kind of find whatever. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Mike, he would have been crazy for like starting shit with you, especially at a gun show. Yeah, I don't know what some people are thinking, like, that you have to sell them this for a cheaper amount, that you're obligated to do that. That's just it just doesn't work that people. Hey there, Valerie. How you doing this morning? I haven't heard from my sister yet, so I'm wondering how that went. Busy, 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 huh? Yeah, I mean, it's uh it's so like it's so much different in the summer here than it is in the winter time. Like in the winter, it just slows right down. It's just like almost to a dead stop. And that's kind of where, Michigan in certain places, because they're so slow, they, kind of mimic like country life, like kind of like, somebody that would live in Oklahoma, or because I lived in Oklahoma before, and that's what I compare it to. If you live in a small town and, there's not much going on, kind of how it looks to me, and that's how um I think Michigan is too, in some parts that are slower. And in the wintertime, there's not a whole lot of people that live up here. They just won't do it, and they'll move somewhere else for the winter and come back in the summer. But and that's in the wintertime, it's slow. And in the summer, it picks right back up. It's not even summer yet. I think I actually think kids got out yesterday was their last days. What co what art piece did you sell, Mike? I'm out of the loop. Um, so in the summertime here, it just gets crazy busy. Every every cabin and um lake house and all of those are filled up, and most of the hotels too. And you go shopping and usually when you go shopping at like 12 o'clock at night, it's dead. But then oh, another print. Good job. That's great. How much you sell it for? I have some prints that are that are listed on my eBay, and I should probably take them down. Like, they're not good. Um, yeah, I should probably take them down. But I was just trying them. I found, like, I don't know how many, 20 of them, and they were the same thing. Um, yeah, actually, I talked to her yesterday, um, for, like, an hour and a half. And, um, she was just waiting to go to the airport and stuff, or yeah. I shouldn't have to hide anything, she should be there. I just haven't heard from her today, so I'm thinking I'm still trying to keep a secret. But, she should be at Julie's now. The cat should be out of the bag by now. Um, I know, I wish I was going to Texas to meet you guys. I think that would be so fun. You guys are gonna have a blast. No, but I keep on thinking that I can't say that she's going. Mike. Yeah, I noticed she wasn't coming from Kansas. Yeah, she's coming from California. Yeah, her daughter's birthday is the 15th. Julie's birthday is the 15th. That's the daughter that lives in California. And so she's going to California, or she went to California yesterday. She should have got there 12 midnight and to surprise her daughter. And hey there, Carol. And so she went to surprise her daughter. They're gonna go to the beach. Like they were supposed to get up early this morning after Valerie just got there and probably is like jet lagged out of her mind. They're supposed to drive to the beach, which I don't know, from Sacramento. I don't think it's that far. It's probably like an hour or an hour and a half, maybe 2, 2 hours from the beach. And then, so they're supposed to head over to the beach, spend the day, supposed to go out to eat and stuff, and then, I think they're staying in a hotel at night and then coming back tomorrow. And then hang on a second. I said, oh my gosh. Nope. a big note from me. Um, he come in and kissed me, and I said, "Why you keep coming to kiss me? You already just kissed me just now." Just because I can. Um, yeah, so then after she's gonna be at Julie's for 3 days, and then sorry, I'm trying to get the sleep out of my eyes. Um, what are you talking about? Yeah, so okay, so after Julie's, she's going to Texas, and then she's gonna be with Texas Valerie and Beth and Todd. And then I can't remember how long she said she's staying there. But after she leaves Texas, she's going to North Carolina. And then from North Carolina, she's probably going to be there for a while. After North Carolina, she's going back to California because it's AJ's birthday. He's turning 4. So, and she couldn't really say all of that. You know, she kind of tried to, and I was getting so confused because I'm like, "Wait, you're leaving and you're gonna go to Texas?" "No, I'm going somewhere before that, you know, I'm going on my little vacation," or whatever she said when she was online. She said she was going to a place for her or something, and I'm like, "What? Why don't I know about this?" And then she's like, "Remember I told you I'm going to Julie's?" Oh, yeah. Here I am thinking that she's trying to keep shit from me. Getting Hank out the door would be harder than putting a cat in a bathtub, yeah. Okay, so she's leaving, okay, what is today? Today's Friday. So, she'll be there for 2 more days, and then she's leaving Friday to go to North Carolina. I can't keep up with the girl. I try. I swear I try, but it's hard to keep up with her. I was like, "All around the world, and Valerie's gonna be all around the world." Yeah, so, yeah, her daughter Julie turns 30, tomorrow. So they're gonna maybe it's tomorrow that they're supposed to be getting up early and driving over there. That would make more sense because that would be crazy for Valerie to do that after getting off the plane at 12 o'clock midnight, California time. Yeah, and I brought something up to Valerie yesterday too. I said, "How do you think it's gonna be different once you, jump out of a plane, in Texas? Do you think it's gonna be different getting on a plane, like a regular plane, and be like, 'I got this,' you know, all I have to do is find a parachute and and, uh, and I'm all experienced for, if anything ever goes wrong." And I said, "Yeah, you need to find a parachute that you can use as a carry-on." She goes, "I actually never thought about that." I was like, "Do you think you'll feel different?" Yeah. She's like, "I never thought about that." She says, "I don't know if I'll feel different or not." So I'll have to ask her after she gets off of her plane in North Carolina. So that yeah, so she's coming back. She flies back to Kansas on the 17th of July. Yeah. I mean, I seriously think that they should have, um, parachutes for everybody. You're in you're in a it's hard to say because I it's different though, like, if you fly all the time. I don't fly all the time, but I seriously I kinda panic every time I have to fly. Yeah, fighting for the exits, nobody ended up getting out, and then, what are you doing? You're falling to earth with a pillow, which is your seat cushion. I think somebody should invent something to where people can have yeah, either put a parachute under everyone's seat or here's another idea. Maybe have a seat belt that you can push a button, and this is the way I'm thinking about it in my head. The seat belt is one of those cross ones, okay? Maybe have a seat belt that you can push a button, like, underneath the seat or something so it doesn't actually accidentally get pushed or whatever, to where it will unlock something from inside your seat. And when it unlocks that something from inside your seat, is a it is a parachute that is already strapped to you because it's on your seat belt. Mike says, "I'm sure I would pull the chute right away, float off into space or something." Okay, Hank says, "No, if everybody had a parachute, some people would be orderly and punctual, others would straight panic and try to flee, get out first, others would freeze." Um, yeah, as far as I know, Sherry, Valerie's in California. I'm talking about this because we're talking about she's jumping out of a plane when she goes to Texas. So, I asked Valerie if she thinks she's gonna feel different after she jumps out of the plane and she has to get back on another plane to go to North Carolina, to fly from Texas to North Carolina, if she's gonna feel any different. So, Valerie says they put life vests in cabins on the cruise ships. They should put parachutes on. I think they should, and even though there's gonna be people that freeze up or whatever, if you have if I have a chance to live and I'm scared to be in a freaking plane, but if I have a chance to live, I'm gonna jump. And I think most people are like that. If it comes to them dying, then they will jump. Yes, a seat belt with an airbag. That's exactly what it is. That's exactly what's in my mind. Like, they have the cross seat belt, but somehow when they push this button and it ejects them from their seat, the maybe the seat opens or something, and you already have the parachute on your back. How awesome would that be? That is a really freaking good idea, Sally. Okay, so Hank, if it came to you dying, even though you wouldn't ever want to jump out of a plane, if it came to you dying, would you would you jump? Yeah, well, if they you have a long time to get from way up there to the freaking ground. So there is a lot of time to think about. There's gonna be people that are passed out and all that. Probably, I mean, you see those roller coasters, that people that can't handle that shit. Yeah, like, yeah, if you wanna die, then, at least we gave you a chance. Really, they are not, giving you that chance or that choice if you're in an airplane and no, I think the bottom should go out. The bottom should come off, and so your seats your seats should probably just slide, make into a slide, and your seat belts eject you, and you're gone. Yeah, you're not gonna be have time to grab your luggage legs, Liz. Okay, so if the bottom of the plane opens, gravity and inertia are pulling the whole top of the plane down on top of you with your seat. Um, this is true, Frankie. If we all had jetpacks, we wouldn't need to even be on that damn plane. Mr. Say says, "How far? What are we talking about? I don't wear seat belts." You would if you were on a plane, they make you. Yeah, I don't even know what I was thinking about yesterday, but I'm like, wouldn't that would be different. That would make me feel different. Like He says this is a normal everyday convo with me. Yeah, I don't know. I was talking to her and I'm like, "I bet you would feel different." Mary says pretty soon we won't need airplanes. She says she's sure Amazon has planes. Yeah, that's the thing. I think the bottom should come off and then we should go with the parachute. Somebody's kid pushed the button. Whoopsies. Yeah, that's for sure, Tessa. They're just gonna teleport us one of these days. I think, I mean, I think that we'll probably see that in our lifetimes. Not sure. Amazon is working on having people take trips in space, no joke. Huh. Well, I know that they're getting pretty crazy with taking all of the satellites up and stuff. I know they've been doing that a lot, but as far as going up, I don't think any like there's been any humans that have went up with it. I think it has just been strictly the vessels. But tell me if I'm wrong on that. I don't think there's been any people that have been taken up. Oh yeah. Elon Musk is like he's probably the one of the smartest people that we know right now. He's like he's like a genius. And he's got some maybe I should email and let him know about my 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 invention about putting parachutes in plane seats. And he'll be like, "Hell, you don't even need that." Pretty soon we're just gonna be like, "Beam me up, Scotty," like Valerie says. Yep, he's probably got it all in the works. Just gotta reload it, relocate it. To the top of your head or to your boobs. Hey, Glenn. I see that you got 1,000 subscribers yesterday. Congratulations. Assets will be the new trend or tit head. That's funny. Assets. Yeah, you'll have either ass or a pair of tits on your head. That'd be funny. I know. I know, Carol. Well, this is the thing. I don't have other people on here to talk to, so I'm talking to you guys, and so it does make it for a crazy show. Brand's like, "Where is everybody?" I'm like, "I don't know. I'm in here by myself. They got the link." Looking like a damn Picasso. It's alright, I think I'm gonna shut it down anyways. Make it a quick one. I gotta make a box for that. It's long, but it's heavy. Well, it probably weighs 5 or 6 pounds. It is, Yes, it's all your guys' fault, Cindy Rosen. Hi, Cindy Y. Uh, yeah. When when all I have to talk to is you guys in the chat, that's what makes it a crazy show. Um, yes, you probably would have, Mr. Sadie. He says, "I had a plan to sell white T-shirts with fake seatbelts printed on them. I would have sold millions." Hell yeah, you would have. I don't know. I don't know what was up with that. Uh, Nobody else messaged me. Did you get the link from the group? Like I put the link right in the group so that if anybody wanted to come on panel they could. Uh I couldn't even get no trolls in here. But don't worry about it now. I'm gonna shut it down and I gotta make a box. I should have got some of those stupid tubes from USPS. Um I never ordered those because I never have anything to ship in them. So, um, the last time I think I threw them away and then because they just got, like, bent or something, and then I didn't, uh I didn't reorder them. So now but I think this has gotta be longer than what that freaking tube is anyways. So ooh, 275. Yeah, but you paid up for that, didn't you, Mike? Um, Good job on the 100 listings this week, Mary. I'm really trying to focus on my listing, and I gotta get some of these clothes listed. They're good clothes. Cindy I mean, I got good clothes from everybody that sent me clothes, but Cindy Y sent me a box, and it was mostly clothes, and it was all new with tags, good stuff. So, I was like, "There is no reason why this is sitting here. I need to get this listed." Well, even though you should have 200, it's 100 is way better than most of us do. So you need to not say, "Oh, I should have done more than that." But don't get so hard on yourself. You did amazing. Is a custom SKU supposed to print on your shipping label after you sell something? No, it's not. Okay, after an item sells, when you bring it up when you bring it up to where it says you're shipping, you know, it brings up your information, like here, I'll screen share and show you. This one and share. So on here, see, like this is something that I sold, and I think it's either somewhere right there or right there. It should say SKU. Um, if you can Also, if you can get to your sold listings, I think it shows in there too. Yeah. Yeah, you paid 130 on that. That's what I was thinking. I mean, it would suck to only, make $100 on that. So, I'm gonna go ahead and, end it today, and, we won't have a listing challenge on Sunday, so, um, I may have a hangout or something just to hang out with you guys, but, I miss you guys. So, you guys have a good day, sell a lot of stuff, list a lot of stuff, and, make sure that if you can, um, source and pick up some cheap stuff this weekend, that you do that, and, you guys have a great day. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.